so we can make sure we kick off the recording. But I met this young man in Atlanta, Marlene and I, and we just really connected because, you know, we found out that we were both from the same hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, and just really loved the spirit and all the millennials that were in that packed out standing room only event in Atlanta. And when we see each other, we always make sure we chop it up, you know, as chairman leaders in the company. And what I loved about him was that they were about their business. You could see it in their eyes. You could see it in his eyes that these millennials were about their business. They were taking over. And one of the things I saw that in another company within the Hispanic community. I saw how it was a mission for them to take over and really help everybody come up. And so right now you've been seeing all these ranks popping, and it's not a surprise to us because we know that they're out there putting the work in and they're helping people win. But what was really appealing to me was that, you know, these guys were, you know, in college. They're going to school, you know, they're to get their degrees. They're seniors in the college, and, you know, some of them are juniors, some are even freshmen, but they're out there winning. While they're going to school to get their education, they're out there making sure they have a business in place. So when they do come out of college, they got income, residual income coming in. And so this young man is a graduate. He's a student at Morehouse University, graduate of Morehouse University, dual degree in math major. Also get a dual degree in, I think, mechanical engineering as well in North Carolina, also, which is where he resides right now. And he's also a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, guys. And this young man is just really, really winning. Right now, he has three chairmen, I believe, that he's already broken. Right, so he won't be a chairman 25 long. So for those who don't know what chairman 25 means, that means right now, according to our inside our company, our comp plan, minimally $25,000 a month residual cash flow just coming from that side of the business. But I know they've been rocking trading as well. And so I'm going to get out of the way because I got my pencil, I got my paper ready, guys. Take notes because he's getting ready to lay it down. And I'm telling you, these guys got the sauce. So I'm going to bring up none other than brand new chairman 25. Joshua Stewart. Mr. Stewart, you out there, my man?
Yes, sir, big bro. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Memphis 10?
Nothing much. How you living? I'm feeling blessed to being on the call. I appreciate you just bringing me on, man. You have no idea how grateful I am just to be on the call today with you. It's just an amazing thing. Like I said, being from Memphis, it's a different place.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a death. My city definitely, I could say it helped me with my grind, my grit and grind. I know you know about that. So definitely appreciate you having me on the call, big bro, for sure.
Absolutely, man. We're glad to have you. Thank you for, you know, taking the time out of your schedule. I know you guys got so much momentum going on right now, and I'm sure your phone is blowing up. I waited a day to reach out to you because I know that phone was on fire. So I'm gonna turn over to you, man. The floor is yours. You know, whatever you want to share in your heart. We talked a little bit, but I know that the people are going to be absolutely blessed about your journey here with iMarkets Live.
Okay, appreciate it, big bro. Yeah, family, welcome everyone. I appreciate you all for having me. I like to start all my calls off sometimes just like this. If y'all can just put in the chat for me, right? I am beautiful. I'm great. I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. Because self-affirmation is a very big thing. Every morning you try to wake up. I want y'all to wake up every morning like, yeah, man, I'm the best at this. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm great. I'm the GOAT. I'm blessed. I'm chairman. I'm chairwoman. I am everything. Anything you can think of to tell yourself, I'm a great trader. I'm a master trader. Man, whatever you can think of about yourself, I want you to bring positivity to your life, right? I'm a master trader. I'm a billionaire. I'm a millionaire. I impact millions of lives. I'm a world changer. Like, really realize that you have to speak everything that you want into your life, into yourself, into your business, before you can really actually do it, right? Because I was actually talking to David. The day I hit Chairman 25, and he told me, he said, y'all, you're always speaking great words. You're always speaking the things that you want. He says that there's a way with words, right? Because that word mouth, right? That word mouth, it has out in it, right? It has out in that word, right? Obviously, you see O-U-T in the middle of mouth. And whatever you say out of your mouth is usually your outcome, right? Whatever you say out of your mouth is usually the things that you're gonna actually, you know, produce into your life. And that just spoke to me, because that's what I like to do on every single call. I am chairman. I am a beautiful. I am a GOAT. I want everybody to really speak those things into existence. Speak those things into existence. But Big Bro actually asked me a couple questions right before I hopped on the call. I already knew I was gonna had a couple of notes right here. But I'm gonna sway away from him a little bit, because I do like talking straight from the heart, straight from the dome, because it seems more natural. And he asked me, he said, what was my defining moment into me really taking this situation seriously? And a lot of people, I can say for myself, right? I did not know what I was getting myself into at all, family. Like, not even a little bit. I didn't know what network marketing was until I was maybe 6 months in. Didn't even know I was doing network marketing, just to be honest. I had no clue. I just thought, you know, I was helping other people to learn how to make money from their phone. That's what's going in my head. I think I'm just helping other people to learn about a system. I'm talking about learning about a system where someone else was able to make $125,000 a week from. A system where somebody was able to make $120K a year from, right? I'm thinking that's what I'm just spreading to the world. I'm thinking that's just somebody was going to pay me to help other people out. And that just made perfect sense for me. It lit up my eyes, because I'm like, yo, you mean to tell me I'm a show? Because Bryce Thompson, my big bro, mentor, line brother, he made $42, $72, whatever it was, exact number, between $40 and $70 from his phone. He was able to tell me about it. And I'm like, yo, you didn't have to tell me that, bro. You did not have to tell me that. And it was a no-brainer for me to actually start spreading the wealth. Right, spreading the love, spreading the impact, spreading the money around. Because for me, from where I'm from, it just doesn't happen a lot, right? It just doesn't happen. A lot of people don't spread the opportunity of how to make money. Even in our society, in our world that we do live in, people aren't really spreading that good news, right? People aren't really doing that. So it kind of made sense for me to go help out everybody that I could when it came to this in particular. Right, regardless of what I know, regardless if I knew how to get into a trade, regardless if I knew exactly what Forex really was. If you think about it, right, I watched the first IML Academy video, and it taught me that, you know, gold was our standard currency, right? And then it taught me, you know, that once, you know, the U.S. started printing money too much, you know, the dollar or the paper became all other countries and countries wanted their own currency, right? And I learned something my very first day watching the IML Academy video. And from there on, it was just like, who am I to keep this information for myself? Right? Regardless of how vital information was, regardless of, you know, how much it might change your life, that in itself changed my life, my thinking about money, my thinking about how people make money, how the U.S. has now printed, you know, dollars and dollars and dollars. Right. And I tell people also all the time, it's kind of funny. I used to say this all the time. I said, money is being printed every day. You might as well go get you some. You might as well get some, right? And in this way, I was able to get some to help everybody else. He asked me another question, family. So my defining moment was just like, it's just that first day. My first day, it just kind of helped me out. It just helped me out because I had to find another way. I knew I wanted to be a millionaire. I knew I wanted to be a billionaire. And I knew that, you know, my degree equaled about 6 figures. But I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a trillionaire. So I knew I had to open my mind up to other opportunities. Right. And I want y'all to realize, if you don't start today, like if you don't be like, okay, cool, this opportunity in itself can really change my perspective, really change my financial situation today, then you might want to start doing it tomorrow, right? Don't give it too many more days of thinking and conceptualizing how this is going to work for you. Just start speaking it. Just start speaking it. Right when you speak it, start doing. Start doing what it takes. I'm going to go over a couple of things. I say that it's what it takes to actually be successful in this. But start doing what it takes. Right? I want y'all to really realize that. And then I'm gonna answer all Big Bro's questions right before. He said, what has been the impact on the millennial generation? Man, I guess we're just hungry. We want more. We want a lot. And I feel like the way you really connect with the young generation, or just the millennial generation in itself, is to realize that, you know, we're hungry, right? We're hungry, we want more, but I need y'all to realize that you're going to have to like show some love. You have to show some love. You're going to have to realize that it's easy to really kind of bring people into this business, right? Sometimes I feel like it's easy because I feel like at any given time I can walk down the streets, I can walk in Starbucks, and somebody is going to notice that I'm making money from a largest financial market in the world, and they're going to pay the $225, right? I say that's easy, right? It's easy to be able to recruit and recruit and recruit, but it's hard to build that relationship, right? It's hard to actually care about that person's success, right? And that's where a lot of people get confused about this business. It's like, yo, this is a people business. You're dealing with people every single day. You're not dealing with products. You're not dealing with, hair spray, what else I can think of, shoot, I can't even give you other network marketing companies. I've never really been around for too much longer to really know all of them, but it's not gym products, these are people we're dealing with. So you have to build those relationships with the people that are in your business. Stop trying to bring so many people in and realize that you have a community right with you. You got a community right with you that's believing in you, that has a goal. They want to do something in this business that, right, they invested their $225 for a reason. All right. It's up to you to figure out why that reason was, who this person really is, where they come from. Right. And I kind of treat this like a coach, being a coach sometimes, because like you can't put the point guard, at the center position. Right. So some people come in, they like, I want to be a master trader. I want to be a master trader. I want to be a master trader. But the thing about the point guard, you can't put him in the center position, but you can teach him how to rebound. It's an art to everything. Right. For all those that don't know what rebound is, it means when you shoot the ball at the goal, it bounces off. Usually the center, the biggest person on the court, gets the ball. Right. But it's something about a point guard, even though he's usually the smallest person on the court, he can position himself to still get that rebound over the center. And when I say that, family, it's just like you want everyone to be all around in this business. You want them to be able to not only speak on this opportunity, not only, become that master trader that they are set in their mind that they want to be, but you want to make sure you're leading people to the holistic success, how to be MVPs, right? How to be all around successful in this business. And the only way you can find that out is you figure out who that person really is, where they're from, what their goals are, right? Why did they even join? Maybe their parents' names, right? What they may be going through, right? And with a relationship, since we're in the people businesses, right, that relationship is going to build retention for you. It's going to build retention. It's going to automatically build retention for your businesses, for all those people that have people into their business or people into their family. It's going to build retention because people are actually going to see that you care. And that's how we try to move every single day, because the money is great, because what does that all lead to? The relationships equal to the retention, which equals the residuals, right? It equals each other, right? It's just going to happen. It happens in the people business that we have ourselves put into, right? It's going to equal the residual income. You want to be platinum 150, platinum 600, platinum 1000, whatever it is, you have to build those relationships, right? Next question, you said the power. The power of being at the event. Okay, how was the power of being at the event basically qualify me for being, chairman 25, whatever. If you don't go to an event, right, family, we have a big, huge event coming up in Dallas. I want y'all to really take your time out, invest some money. If you got to stay at your auntie's house, I know I would have. If you got to stay at a friend's house, whatever, family, whatever it is, please go to an event. Go around people that are thinking like you. Go around people that are moving like you. Go around people that are in the business that you're in. Because a lot of us get surrounded right when they get off calls, or right when they get off work, right when they go to work. Or a lot of us are surrounded around people that aren't thinking about us every single day. They're not thinking like how we're thinking, right? So just being around so many people that are thinking exactly how you think. I'm talking about those same type goals that you have, right? It's impactful. It means something, because it just gives you that extra boost, that extra strength to realize, okay, cool, I'm not the only one struggling. I'm not the only one doing well, right? You got to realize that that's what's gonna take you to that next level of thinking. And then not only are you doing that, what are you doing? You're surrounding around people that are where you want to be. That's what you're doing. You're gonna realize you at the event, you're speaking everything into existence. That's what we're doing all day at the event, speaking I am chairman. I am so happy and grateful that I am chairman at this certain time. Put a date on it. I'm so happy and grateful that I have helped this amount of people make money from their phones, right? Like, you're going to realize that you're going to be speaking that out of your mouth. So what is it? Your mouth equals your outcome. Out. Whatever you speak, it comes into existence. It sounds cliche. I didn't really, I know growing up, probably going to church every Sunday, and, the pastor saying that, you might not believe it too much, but it really does, right? It really does, but you got to put the work in. 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 And the work isn't really that hard. It's just more like staying consistent. The work really isn't hard. And I can say that holistically because I've worked hard before. I worked in the warehouse, 12, 14-hour shifts. Not really, I'm talking about just up all night moving boxes, right? I've done that. I've seen what working hard kind of looked like, and it just wasn't something I was for because I like getting paid on my efforts. Hopefully everybody on this call likes getting paid on their efforts because your efforts, right? Once you start getting paid on your efforts, you'll realize that, you can make anything happen, right? Because you're not restricted, right? You're not restricted to how much money you could possibly make or how many people you can actually help. And in this business, I was able to figure out how to get paid on my efforts. Right, I'm getting paid on my efforts. The more work I put in, I literally just got off a call at 7:30. Right, that's why I was a little late, big bro. I literally just got off our 7:30 webinar, trying to, tell everyone about this opportunity. So I had to get off this call. Guess what? Now I'm on this call, and guess what? I got another call at 9 o'clock. It's the weekday. Why not? Why not? It's the weekday. It's even on the weekends. It's Monday, right? Why not do something that can actually help me out in my family, in my business today? Why not? I'm not doing anything else anyway. I might as well do everything I can to not only build my family up, but help everyone else's family too. Build my business up, build my knowledge up. I might as well just do that every single day. You got to put the work in, right? So before I just get the rambling, family, I'm gonna look at my notes real quick because a lot of people see Chairman 25, Chairman 10, Chairman Platinum 5,000, even Platinum 150, amazing, right? And you tell yourself, I'm making $150 a month, $37.50 a Friday. Shout out to all the Platinum 150s. That is your first. Man, I love Platinum 150s. It's my favorite rank because it's an amazing rank because you just start putting on your shoes to your chairman run. You just put them on. You just made that decision that I'm officially become a business owner. Right, and it's not anything, I don't think sometimes difficult sometimes, but it can be hard. Sometimes you got to change the way you think. Right when you hit Platinum 150, start telling yourself, wow, I just brought 3 people into this business. I have 3 new relationships that could possibly change my whole entire life. Right, 3, and I say that wholeheartedly because my 3 first people that I ever joined my business, only one of them are here today. Only one of them here today. His name is Ronaldo Perez. And he's Chairman 10. Shout out Ronaldo Perez. He's Chairman 10. He's stucking it out on his way to Chairman 25. It's $10,000 a month, $2,500 a week, right? So those 3 people, first 3 people can actually take you to wherever you want to go. Y'all can actually build this business as far as wide as you want to go, as long as you keep putting the work in. As long as when one gets discouraged, you guys keep each other up. But like I said, you can't do that without that relationship. Right, without building that relationship. I just happened to him to be my line brother, so it was a little bit easier for me. Right, so for all those real quick, family, put a 5 in the chat for me. Right, put a 5 in the chat for me if you're going to Dallas. If you're going to Dallas, put a 5 in the chat for me. I want to see how many of us are actually going to start, even after this call, investing to yourself. Right, I like to lead that into investing into yourself because we're not really You know, we see the $197 ticket, you know, probably, you know, a $60, $100 hotel fee. But take that as an investment into yourself. You have to invest into your business, into yourself, into your mind, into your daily thoughts, right? I know you hear it all the time. Pay yourself first, and pay yourself first in every single aspect of yourself, right? And I say that because when you start building a business or when you start building those relationships, you're going to be pouring into people. You're going to be pouring into the people every single day. You're going to be pouring into them. You know, you're going to be talking to them, seeing how their day were. You might even have motivational quotes for them for the day, maybe. And the only way you can keep pouring into other people is if you pour into yourself first, right? Because your cup is going to get empty. So make sure you're feeding your mind with successful thoughts. I actually just got the audio book of the day. It's actually crazy. I'm still growing in this. Every day I'm grateful. I'm still growing every day. The strangest Secret to Success by Earl Nightingale, right? And that in itself changed my whole thought process. Guess what I did right after I listened to the entire audio book, you know, 3, 4, 5 times, I did a team call that night, right? I did a team call that night after like my 5th time listening to it. And I gave all the information I learned from that audio book to everybody on my team. They can still go look it up. I told them about it as well. Right. But I know that it fed so much wealth and health knowledge for myself. I had to go spread it to everyone on my team, everyone in the business. That's how you know it's about the impact. That's how you know it's not really so much about the money. Right. Because that could have everybody could have took that and never cared at all. But I knew it just affected me positively. So guess what I did? I spread it to every single person on the call, every single person in my business, every single person in my family. And I do it every single day, family, because I don't come from those areas where that's done often. So I take the things that I don't like about my life, take the things that I did like about my life, and I do something about it. I either increase the things that I do like times 10, and things I don't, I change. I change them, right? And sometimes when you go through changes, sometimes when you start changing your mindset, changing the way you think, you'll realize that you're going to go through some hard times. You're going to hit some stop losses. You're going to go through some rainy days, right? And I got a quick story for y'all because this is just the most funniest story sometimes to me because I was laughing on it. I was on my way to Charlotte, North Carolina for a little team event. Came from Greensboro, and it was pouring down rain, right? No, there's no joke. Pouring down rain. I'm talking about you couldn't even see really the car in front of you. You know, the rain that you need to turn on the blinkers for, right? The hazardous blinkers for. You need to turn those on. And literally, family, people are pulling over the side of the road, left and right, pulling over. And I'm laughing. I'm like laughing because it was funny to me at the moment, but it hit me right afterwards, right? It hit me at the very, very end. Right? I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, why are they sitting here in this rain? And this is going to go to the psychology of people across the world, right? We got 51 people in the call. Some people probably would have stopped in the rain, right? I'm talking about they're stopping in the rain, right? And guess what happened right when we got out the rain? Because the rain did stop, right? At least we got through it. We went through the rain. We just kept driving. I'm laughing. I'm like, why are they stopping in the rain? And guess at the very end of the rain, family, there was a rainbow. And I can't make this up. It's a rainbow at the very, very end. And that just speaks to life, speaks to the things that people don't think about for real, right? You got to realize you got to go through the rain if you want to get to the rainbow. Sometimes you're going to go through the hard times, but it's like, are you going to keep pushing, right? And the people probably still in the rain, probably still sitting there. I know y'all heard the quote. If you were in hell, are you going to stay in it? Or are we going to get out, right? So you got to put the work in real quick. And some of the things to put the work in, family, you got to start not only feeding yourself, not only feeding your team when it comes to trading, right? Because trading is important, right? You're teaching people a skill set. It's very, very important. But I want y'all to realize that we're not really so much here teaching people how to trade sometimes as we are teaching them how to think, right? Because you'll even hear about trading. It's 75% psychology. It is, right? You got to realize that you might go in the red. right? You might go through some things, right? But if you don't have that will, that push to keep going, then it's hard to really actually succeed even in trading, right? Let alone building a business of, 5,000, 3,500, 3, 12, 30, 75 people, right? So you're gonna have to start from today. You're gonna have to start today, changing that mindset, changing the way you think about this business, right? Because it's actually affecting a lot of people in a very positive way, right? A lot of people in a very positive way. You actually got to start caring about your team. You actually got to start caring about the people that are around you, right? I tell people Chairman 25 is a direct correlation into the impact that I've had, right? So when you start telling people whatever rank you are, don't tell them so much like, yeah, I'm Chairman 10, or I'm Platinum 600. Tell them how many people you started impacting, right? I've impacted over 15 people, or I've impacted over 500 plus people. I've impacted over for myself 3,000 plus people through this investment team. Through a $225 investment, I've impacted over 3,000 plus people. Which one really sounds better? You go in an interview, you tell them, yeah, I'm a master trader. I do this, that, and the other. Or you go in there and you tell them I make over 3,000 plus people money every single day. Somebody hit me up the other day saying I just paid my light bill, or I just quit my job that I hated every single day. Which one actually means the most? And that's what's it's gonna have to switch. It's something that's gonna have to switch. But throughout your journey, you're gonna have to continuously be grateful. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time, big bro. You're gonna have to continuously be grateful over and over and over and over again. Continuously be grateful, right? And I tell Brandon Thompson every day. I tell him every other day, or every time I even think about it, I tell him, thank you, bro. Just thank you for coming down to Atlanta, Georgia, and telling me about this opportunity. Tell him thank you every day, right? Because it changed my whole life. It's changing a lot of other people's lives some I do know, some I don't know, but I know for a fact that it's changed a lot of lives, right? So I tell him thank you every single day. I tell God thank you every single day too, because that's who I believe in. But nonetheless, family, just stay grateful. Stay grateful through it all, right? Stay grateful through the hard times, through the good times, through the bad times, through the great times, right? But just make sure you're building that community of people, right? And just to give you a couple of things that I did for me personally in my business, in my family. Start celebrating success. I'm going to drop a jewel real quick. Start celebrating success. And when I say celebrating success, anytime Platinum 150, Platinum 600, Platinum 1000, Platinum, it doesn't matter, family. Like somebody was doing something to be successful. Or even sometimes people catch 300, 400 pips, right? You call it trade out, right? I need a team call. I need some type of community gathering of like people saying congratulations, right? Because a lot of people gonna fall down by the wayside if they don't get that congratulations. They don't feel that gratitude, right, from the people that they are considering themselves family, right? Because this is a family. You got to realize that this is a family. So you got to realize that celebrate that person's success. Anytime imagine you would have came home with your report card that has all A's on it, or it had 3 A's on it, for Platinum 150, and your parents didn't say congratulations, right? Or your auntie or your grandparents, or imagine you did anything in life and nobody ever said congratulations to you. You're not going to want to keep doing whatever you were doing. You're not want to keep moving the way you were moving. So start celebrating everyone's success at an all-time high. Not so much just a congratulations in the group chat. Maybe a team call, community gathering, people that are on a team call of speaking on this opportunity, speaking on how that person hit to where they are, right? But that's really it for me, big bro. I don't know if you want. I could go on and on and on and on and on about this. Like, I really could, because it's not really so much about the money, big bro. I love this. I love this opportunity because it's not really so much about the money. But for some big bro, really for a lot of people, real quick, last thing I want to say, make sure you're investing into your business too. Make sure you invest into your business big time. Because I'm not even sure how many people I'm talking to right now, but who exactly I'm talking to, but make sure you're investing into your business, right? Investing into those that have invested that 225. However you want to take that, you can. But invest into those that invested that 225 and probably even invested that 164, right? Other than that, man, that's really it for me, big bro. Hopefully everyone takes it on. I want everybody just to, after this call, like, start moving at a very fast pace. Start taking this a lot more seriously than probably you were yesterday. Because it can do wonders. It can do wonders, but it starts from within. It starts from you speaking it out your mouth. It starts from you conceiving it in your mind, and then it will happen in real life if you put the work in. So that's really it for me, big bro. I appreciate you really having me on the call today, for real.
Man, I appreciate you so much. I do have one last question for you because, we have a lot of Generation X and baby boomers on the call.
Okay.
I mean, it's an incredible call so far, but, you've been, in college, finishing it, at Morehouse, pledging, right? Now you're in North Carolina working on your mechanical engineering degree, dual degree. How have you been able to really, obviously you're successful, but how have you been able to manage your schedule? Because, you got people that are working, you got families, you got people that people make excuses, right? That they're too busy, but we all got the same 24 hours in a day. So how do you manage that where you now have, 2 or 3 people hit chairman 10, not just you hitting chairman 25, but you got so many platinum people that are hitting $5,000 a month of residual right now, 600, 1,000, 2,000. So how do you manage that?
For me, I'm gonna speak from my perspective. I'm gonna talk from my big bro Genre's perspective, because he is like 35, 40 years old with a kid, and he owns 2 clubs. But we talk all the time. Literally, he's my gym partner. I go to the gym with him every day, and we talk all the time. We're in the business together, obviously, and he deals with baby boomers. So he deals with the same crowd as well. So I get as much insight on him as I can, right? Because I tell people everybody's your mentor. Any and everybody could be your mentor. It doesn't matter how old, where they come from. You can learn something from any and every person, right? So I ask him questions all the time. So I'm gonna speak from my perspective real quick. For me, it might be a little harder. It might be a little easier for me to say this, but I just say, like, we all have 24 hours in a day. So it's like, you gotta choose. Do you want this though? Like, do you actually want this, right? So it might take some time sometimes once you get off work to just put in that extra work. Like how us 48 are on the call right now, listening to me speak the same way tomorrow. Can we do the same thing, right? After that, can we do the same thing, right? Can we do the same thing? Can we stay consistent? If we can't do it at 8 o'clock, well, can we do it at 9:30, 10? Right? You have to decide, do you want it? You got to decide, do you want it? But for me, balancing school and life and then everything else from my big bro's perspective, he says that a lot of times people aren't open to change, right? They're not open to actually changing. They have a set way that they want to do things, right? A set way that they want to do things. And it's kind of obvious because a lot of kids today, they go to school and they go get a job, right? A lot of the things that, my parents did, it just happens to be what their kids are believing that they have to do in order for them to gain income, right? It was like that set way. You have no idea how many people I talk to, and they're like, yeah, I'm only finishing school for my parents, or even myself. Like, I learned how to start making money. So it's like sometimes school does seem a little off for me, right? Like, I see how school is a business. So it's a great business for those that are at the top, right? But like I was saying is, you're not really open to change, right? You're not really open to change. Like, you have a set way of doing it, but you might have to get out of your ways if you want something doing different, right? I learned this from another call. I said, if your way of working isn't working, you're going to have to change it up. Right? If your way of working isn't working, you're going to have to switch it up. It's going to have to be a change in your everyday habits. It's going to have to be a change in your everyday thinking. And just be open to them. Be open to change. Don't be so stuck in doing the same thing every single day because it has got you content. It has got you in a place where you're like, honestly, I'm good where I am. And being content might be the worst possible thing you could possibly do. I said If you're around 50-year-olds and everybody's saying, yeah, I'm good where I am, right? Remove yourself from that situation. Go around those 50-year-olds that's like, yeah, by 55, I could be running faster. I could be moving faster. I could be, lifting more weights. I could be, talking to my grandkids more and more often, like whatever it is, be around those people that are like, honestly, at 50, even at 50, 55, 60, I could be doing more. And that's what's going to really switch it up about, like, you got to just be willing to open up to that change in your life, the changes that you want to conceive for yourself and your family, even in your generation coming after you. It's going to have to be a change. Like, and this was going to be a big change. It's definitely probably going to be a big change, especially if you're at work every single day. It's like, yo, can I really put these extra hours in? What if I go to sleep while I'm at work, right? It's going to have to be a change, right? It's going to have to be a change. But like I said, it's a people business. So communicate that with your team. Communicate that with yourselves. Like, we're all here to help each other out. So the more communication we have, the more open we are, the more we show that we want to build those relationships with each other, we'll realize that we are going to receive, 10 times over the blessings that we ever thought of. Hopefully that answers your question, big bro.
Absolutely. It absolutely answers my question, man. Well, listen, I know you got some other things on your plate there that you got to get done. And man, I sure appreciate your time. Looking forward to us seeing each other there in Dallas, Texas, seeing you walk across stage as a brand new chairman, 25. Could be chairman 50 by the time Dallas get here. The way you roll.
Yeah, bro. Don't count me out. I'm trying
I know. The way you rolling. And Marlene, I don't know if you got a question before we close out or want to share anything.
Any questions? Joshua? Questions at all? I'm definitely here.
Joshua, I have a quick question for you. A lot of times people say when you're young, your family members don't follow you.
Yes,
do you have family members who are in your business, and what is some of your goals? What are some of your goals for your parents or loved ones?
That is probably the most accurate thing anybody's ever said, because I probably have no family members in my business right now, and that's just honesty. Can't really think of any.
Wow.
And it's just, and I'm talking about closest friends that's not even in the business now, because they've watched me go from maybe $150 a month and $600 a month, even staying at Platinum 2000 for 11 months. So my lifestyle. Then I was trading, I was doing my thing. I had the lifestyle a little bit, but like it's nothing like that guaranteed income. So plus on top of bills and school and everything like that. So that $2,000 a month wasn't doing too much. But like then that jump from Platinum 5 to Chairman 10, Chairman 25 was kind of very, very fast for me. So it's like they don't really see a lot of my family, a lot of people, even my closest friends, they don't really realize that this could actually help out for them. And it can happen very quickly for them. But the only thing I can say, the one thing I want for my family, one thing I want for my closest friends is one, join my business, and I will give you as many jewels, as many gems, as everything. I could speak everything in existence for you. But for my parents, my family, my mom, my dad, I want to retire them. So like I really wasn't coming in even trying to really recruit my mom or really tell my mom too much. I just wanted to retire her. So like that was going to be through my own hustle and bustle. And that's why I grind so hard every single day now. But your closest friends, family probably won't join your business. And it's hard to say, but I just say I built family with people I don't even know. Like Oge, that's like on my 15th level, probably so low in my levels. But like he's Chairman 10, and he's it's like my brother. So like we talk every other day. So that as you build in business, you build relationships with people that are in the same business, who are thinking like you, who have invested into you. That 225 and then maybe that 164. So.
Wow. That is awesome. So you built a Chairman 25 going on Chairman 100 business without any family members.
No,
I love it. No, thank you.
Yes, man.
Well, any other questions out there before we go ahead and relinquish this call tonight? Anybody else got a question for Joshua? You got him right here on the platform. Any questions? Well, man, Joshua, I know for myself, it's been pretty much like that as well. I just recently, after almost 2.5 years, I got one family member that has joined the organization, and you know, and we've been rocking for, you know, since 2016. So, you know, I like yourself, I tell people all the time, you know, you create a family. The individuals that are on this call, that's my family, right? And so, you know, I always tell people, you're not gonna get rich with the people, you know, you get rich with people that you don't know, and they become family.
Literally.
So, man, appreciate you so much, man. I know.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Got a question?
I don't have a question, but I got a comment.
Yes.
I want to say to Joshua, man, you're doing good. I'm really proud of you, man, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a million. It means so much.
You're welcome, sir. You make me real proud sitting here watching you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, Pastor D. That's Pastor Dinelli from New Jersey, chiming in, just doing some big things globally as well. But Joshua, man, thank you so much, man. And you know, anything you need from the Scots on this end, we got you.
Will do. Thank you so much, big bro. Like I said, I appreciate all of y'all for even listening to my voice tonight. I can't even fathom the emotions, even what I'm feeling, even with 45. I'll tell you, every time I do these things, man, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me because it's things that I worked hard for, but things that I didn't know was going to happen the way it's happening. So I appreciate all of y'all. I'm forever grateful. Appreciate you, Mike, for even putting me in this. Thank y'all. Have an amazing night. And let's start today. Let's switch it up today. Let's be grateful today. Let's start building up relationships today because it can change a lot. So love y'all.
Love you, man.
Love you, Josh. Yo, bro. Yo.
Yo. Be safe.
All right.